Hi, and I am back once again with another unboxing / review video. And today I'm going to be reviewing something that I've been holding on to for a few years now. And I really don't want to take it out of the box, but I'm going to do it for the video's sake. And honestly, it's taking up too much shelf space, so I need to make more. But today I'm reviewing the NECA House of a Thousand Corpses, Captain Spaulding. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so right here we're on the desk, and here is the figure. As you can see, I still got the box from my last unboxing video right here because I don't know how to clean up anything. But I hate that there's a glare right here. But here's the packaging, which has a really cool, looks like a painting style of Captain Spaulding over here. Now, Captain Spaulding is one of my favorite horror characters of all time. And for one, I want to tell a quick story how I ended up with this. I actually went to a Comic-Con back in 2017, and there was a guy selling this, and I seen it as soon as I got there, but he wanted $50 for it. And I looked at it, and I talked myself out of it. I walked away. About an hour later, I came back. It was still there. I walked away. Then I finally said, if it's still there by the time I leave, then I'm going to pick it up. And the guy that was selling it started recognizing me. I came back that last time. He points at it. He said, "Are you buying them?" Yeah, here's the money. And I ended up leaving with this, and I regret nothing. We got a little plot of House of a Thousand Corpses right here. It says, 2 young couples take a misguided tour onto the back roads of an American... Ah, shit, I can't read. 2 young couples take a misguided tour onto the back roads of America in search of the local legend known as Dr. Satan. Lost and stranded, they are set upon by a bizarre family of psychotics. Murder, cannibalism, and satanic rituals are just a few of the 1,000+ hours horrors that awaits. It's amazing I made it through high school English. I cannot read. But anyway, yeah, well, I'm knocking stuff over. So Captain Spaulding is not really mentioned on this box anywhere. But I mean, you can see the logos down here. Real Toys, NECA, Choking Hazard 17 and up, like that means anything. The accessories, it looks like we got a bag of chicken right here because we know he owns Captain Spaulding's. It's like a gas station where they sell fried chicken and have the murder rat, and quote, it just tastes so damn good. But as much as it kills me to open it, I'm going to unbox this, and then we'll get a close-up look and feel, and I will tell you about the figure. Let's get into it. Okay, so real quick, in the process of unboxing this, like I noticed how there's like tape in front of these little accessories, but this is something I've never seen a toy do before. There's actually a protective plastic sleeve over the figure. Usually there's nothing here, and it's just a plastic holding it in place. But I just wanted to point that out, because I've never seen this before, and I actually like how easy it is to remove. Okay, so we got them out of the box here, and I'm knocking stuff over. Pick that up, because that's one of the accessories. Now first, if you see like a lot of shaking, my tripod sucks, so I really need to invest in another one. But, okay, first things first, I always go for the detail. And this is Sid Haig right here. There's no doubt about it. Like, you know, a lot of figures, like, say, okay, the McFarlane Freddy, like I pointed out in the last video, like, yeah, it's Freddy Krueger, but it doesn't really look like Robert Englund as much as I wish it did. I mean, it can, I guess, maybe, but not really. But you can't mistake that. There's only one Captain Spaulding, and it's Sid Haig. Rest his soul. Sad I never got to meet him. But I automatically appreciate that his clothing is cloth. Like, a lot of action figures will do like some sort of plastic or rubber almost. A lot of wrestling figures do it, but I like that this is actually cloth. It seems stitched together really well. Whatever, I don't know what I'm talking about. He moves really well, actually. He's got joints in all of his arm. Pose him up however you want. And why is this so difficult? But got his nice little clown shoes up here. Remember, he got blood all over his best clown suit. And these, by the way, I paid about $50 from a guy at Comic-Con here. But when I look at these up online, these can go anywhere from $100 to over $400. So I mean, if you're like a hardcore collector of horror figures, just know your price point. Like, I lucked out. There was a guy selling it at a Comic-Con. That's how I ended up with it. Alright, but let's see what else we got here. I love his parachute pants. He does have joints in the knees. A little stiff, but not as stiff as the Freddy Krueger was that I reviewed. But, oh, left one's a little stiff, or his right leg. Looks like we can swivel his feet. That's pretty cool. Does they go up and down though? Yeah, as you can see right here, we've got little pivots here so he can pose his feet. How's he stand on his own? Looks pretty sturdy to me. Alright. What else do we have? Okay, I see what they did here. This is something they could have done better, but underneath his clown suit, to give him that weight feel to it, it's just like they put a sheet of foam here. I mean, I would have much preferred, like, I've seen they sell figures of him wearing his t-shirt for Captain Spaulding's, like we see him wearing in the movie. And I was hoping that maybe there would be a t-shirt under here, like if you wanted to remove this jacket, but it doesn't look like this jacket's removable. But just having foam here to kind of add weight to him, kind of lazy. So that's the first complaint I have. But so far, I'm loving this figure. But I've talked enough right here. Let's go to the accessories. Okay, so it looks like the only, well, I don't know why I'm saying it looks like, the only accessories he comes with are 2 extra hands, which are middle fingers, because if you remember in the movie, when Captain Spaulding is getting robbed, this is in the very beginning, and he comes in, he's like, put your hands up, and he throws his hands up like this, instead of just throwing his hands up when it's held at gunpoint. So I love that hands are interchangeable. Okay, does anyone know how to work in Galaxy? Because I keep trying to focus this camera, but it's just like focusing one spot at a time. Yeah, fuck it. And also, we got this little bag of fried chicken right here. Just tastes so damn good. I'm assuming that's what that's supposed to be. But that's all the accessories. Not much to talk about, but with the Freddy, I had a lot more to talk about because more accessories. One thing I want to say, this is what was in the packaging. It's just a piece of cardboard. But I love this artwork of him standing in front of, I think it's supposed to be the murder ride. And I'm actually going to hold on to this. Like, yeah, it says, like, toys at the bottom. But just this artwork alone is actually just awesome. So that's going on the shelf. Probably right behind Captain Spaulding. But I'm going to pose him up and give some final thoughts on this video. So let's go. Alright, so I got him posed up here right in front of the box art that he came in, which I will be holding on to. I hate that I had to unbox them. Now, may not be the best figure, and for what they're going for now, I probably wouldn't say it's worth it, but the fact he's passed away now, and he's such an iconic person in horror, I'm also not surprised that they cost as much as they do. But, like I said, I found a guy selling his at a Comic-Con. If it was anything more than what he was asking for, I would not have this in my possession. But I didn't want to unbox it, but also, here's my mindset with when it comes to stuff like this. I know I'm never going to try to get rid of this. So why not just open it up, sit it on the shelf, and do what I want to do with it. But yeah, the only complaint I really have is the foam under the shirt. I think they could have just chose like a different, if they wanted to add some weight to them, just add like a bigger torso than they have, instead of just having this weird sheet of foam under them that makes no sense at all. But detail is spot on for the most part. I love the fact we got his middle finger hands. And I love his expression. He's laughing, got that really creepy laugh, but also looks like, I mean, his gums are like solid black, which they were in the movie too. Never understood why that was, but not important. But this has been my review of the NECA 2016 Captain Spaulding. Well, I believe it's 2016 because that's what the box said. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. And as always, rock on.